Okay, today we're going to be talking about mood and how we create mood in our writing. When you think about a movie director will create mood in a couple of different ways, with the scenery, but mainly with the music. When we're writing, we don't have any of those tools at our disposal. All we have are the words on the page. What we do is we create the mood. We want to let the reader know about what the characters are feeling. So in narrative writing, one of the most important things a writer can do is create mood. But how do we do that? Let's take a look at this. So, what exactly do we mean when we talk about mood? Well, if we take a look at what their book says, the book tells us that mood is a feeling that a literary work conveys to readers. Basically, how does the author want you to feel when you read what he's written? Now, what we want to do is we want to create mood in our own writing, not just understand how other writers use it. So let's take a look at an example. What if we have a line like this? The girl walked down the street. There's no mood here at all. We have no idea what we're supposed to feel. But take a look. If we just change one word, the verb, walked, if we change this to trudged, the girl trudged down the street. Already this one little change has started to establish a mood. But watch what happens when we take it a little bit farther. First, we should give her a name. Julie struggled against a bitter wind as she trudged down the street. Now, we've got a couple things going on here. First, the verb struggled. Then we've got this adjective, bitter. Finally, the verb we added the first time, trudged. The three of these things, struggled, bitter, and trudged, work together to establish a very negative, depressing, sad mood. Let's go even farther. Julie struggled against a bitter wind as she trudged down the street. Her heart sank as she walked on campus and took her final steps towards her algebra class. She knew she should have studied, but now it was definitely too late. Her teacher seemed to know she was unprepared, and he frowned when Julie entered the room. "Good morning," he grumbled. "Please have a seat." Now, when we read that, we feel the negative mood. But let's take a look at how it's done. Her heart sank. Her final steps. She should have studied. Definitely too late. Unprepared. The teacher frowned. And finally, he didn't just talk to her, he grumbled. If we take a look at all of these highlighted words, it's easy to see how we established a very depressing, disappointing, sad mood. Now let's go back to where we started. The girl walked down the street. Remember, we changed walked to trudged. What if we had chosen a different verb? What if instead of saying the girl trudged down the street, the girl skipped down the street? Nobody skips when they're unhappy. Now let's keep going. Remember, Julie struggled against a bitter wind as she trudged down the street? What if instead a gentle breeze blew through Julie's hair as she skipped down the street? Incredibly positive here. Happy. Now look at this one. A gentle breeze blew through Julie's hair as she skipped down the street. She couldn't wait to get to her language arts class. A test was scheduled, but she knew she was ready, and she smiled as she hopped up the steps to room 903. "Good morning," sang out her teacher. "It's great to see you." Again, look at all these yellow highlighted words and phrases. All of them work together to clearly establish a very positive, happy, joyous mood. And what's more joyous than heading to your language arts class? But remember where we started. The girl walked down the street. No mood at all. So there you have it. That's what you need to do to create mood. And I hope you can see how much better that can make your writing. No one likes a boring story. But if you create mood, your story is going to be interesting, it's going to be exciting, it's going to hook your reader's attention. And that's what all writers want. So that's it. That's it for this time on the Wattles Writing Institute. So until next time, please remember, keep writing.